making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
Now the two-point conversion attempt is coming. Go straight ahead. He's into the end zone again. A little icing on the cake with a two-point conversion after the long touchdown run. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. From inside the 15, here's the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Cadets offense will go to work for the first time today. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Stuck with a running game on first down, now here they come again. Bulls his way forward. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Wants to throw, it's Bolden. And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
Man, this home crowd was so jacked up, so excited to finally get the football after giving up points on the first drive and having to be quiet. Now they're quiet again. How about the defense coming in here, shutting this crowd up early and doing their job?
Makes the catch around the 50. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big, long, explosive run. You think...
Running toward the tape. At the 30. Past the 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Penn State!
Well, I know it's a very small sample size, and we've got a lot of football to go this year, but what can you say about this offense? How explosive and impressive they look. Top 5 in the nation in scoring, and you can see why. They've got speed and playmakers all over the field.
Looking for the two-point try. They'll try to power it in. He's into the end zone again. A little icing on the cake with a two-point conversion after the long touchdown run. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Coming after it. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure.
The Black Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Then that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score, David. See if they can do it again.
Yeah, and I find it hard-pressed they're not going to give it right back to him. You break that long of a run, get a touchdown, Jesse, I'm assuming he's going to touch it again.
You're absolutely right, Dave. And everybody in this stadium, I think, is expecting him to get it again, too. Big-time players make big plays in big games. Let's see what he can do here.
At the 20, he's got space. Nothing but green ahead. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Number 1.
I mean, let's go. That's a day's worth of yards right there on one carry. The home run hitter takes the snap, gets the football. He does the rest, shows off the speed, taking it 90-plus yards to the house.
Here comes the two-point try. Trying to pound their way in. He's into the end zone again. A little icing on the cake with a two-point conversion after the long touchdown run. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
On the option. And they swarm him under.
How do you not respect the big fellas? This doesn't take you back in the time machine to the days when a fullback was on the field every single play. Then you're missing out because fullbacks are awesome. They're just...
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
He's got great speed. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Finds a little bit of room as he'll get 2 out to the 6. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Here's the handoff. Finds a crease at the 20. Off he goes. He's at the 40. The 20. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State.
And this offense, man, they look good. They looked great last week, obviously putting up huge numbers. Again this week, coming out the gates in the first quarter with the scoring drive. This offense is putting the college football world on notice.
They'll line up to go for 2. Marches ahead. He's into the end zone again. A little icing on the cake with a 2-point conversion after the long touchdown run. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. Maybe they learned something from their opening script of plays, David, but other than that, this has been an abject disaster.
And I think they learned what not to do. I mean, this has been an abject disaster. They haven't done anything right, offense, defense. Palmer, this one's ugly, and it's still early.
Yeah, I'd normally say, well, it's first quarter, just don't worry about it, there's time, but
Worry.
this is the worst start you possibly could have had. So they need to score a touchdown right here.
And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on third down. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. And the Black Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. The option look. And that ball is live in the backfield. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Line is set on third down. The back goes in motion. He'll ride his man on the option. Able to fight his way ahead for a pickup of 4, but they're still left with a 4th and 2. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. The Black Knights will line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll take it on the return.
Return goes out of bounds.
They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. The give to the back. He's loose at the 15. All kinds of running room. The 40, the 30, the 10. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Nittany Lions!
Number 1.
There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that one.
Big-time playmaker. Can make plays all over the field from all different spots. That's why you got to find ways to give him touches as much as possible, because he'll make it happen.
Two-point conversion attempt is coming. The give. He's into the end zone again. A little icing on the cake with a two-point conversion after the long touchdown run. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. The kickoff unit about to go to work. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. And the returner goes down. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. He's going to go down, and he's in his own end zone. It's going to be a safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
They'll boot it away from their own 20 after taking the safety. Makes a nice grab at the 25.
Returner goes out of bounds.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. At the 15, he's loose. Can anyone catch him? He's at the 40, the 20, he's at the 10, and he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Penn State!
And I tell you what, this offense, man, we got a small sample size. We only had one game where they were unbelievable last game, but another score early in this football game. This offense is looking like a force to be reckoned with.
And now they'll try to get the two-point conversion, guys. They'll run it. He's into the end zone again. A little icing on the cake for the two-point conversion after the long touchdown run. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down. Final play of the quarter coming. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. Off play action. The freshman able to get home with the sack.
A loss of 5 yards on the play. 3rd down coming up.
We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Now, the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. They've changed ends of the field, now facing 3rd down as they go back to work. Big fullback's got it. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. And the Black Knights line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter.
Returner goes out of bounds.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
At the 20, he's got space. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
That is exactly what you want from your offense. Create some space, get out of the shadow of your own end zone, Palmer, and make it easier on this offense.
Yeah, it's nice when you have a running back like that, too, that can create that.
Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
Man, sometimes it just gets frustrating, and you've just been beat down all day. This defense hasn't had answers, but now you can't let them run the football and just run it down your throat and be physical. This defense has to do something.
Oh, look out, there he goes. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Number 1 with the
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
Two-point conversion attempt is on the way. Trying to barge in. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, every coordinator has a couple of two-point plays in his back pocket. They dialed one up there. They didn't get it. Let's see how that affects the outcome of this one.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner is stopped. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Goes to the option. A solid run there as he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Back to pass, it's Bolden. Fires into traffic, intercepted. Didn't find much room on the return, but now they are in business and poised to strike from the 25. Offense set on first down. Handoff from the shotgun. Got enough space, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Penn State!
Man, these ball carriers, they've got a lot of ability in the open field. Their ability to make people miss, but also show off the speed. You saw all of that on that play.
On the ground. He's got a nose for that goal line. First he scored the touchdown. Now he makes his way in for the two-point conversion. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. Kickoff team lining up to send this one away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be knocked down.
You know, a lot of offensive coordinators script the first, 5 to 10 to 15 plays. You don't usually draw that up for inside your own 10. Bad field position to start. This offense needs to come out, get a few positive plays first to get out the shadow of your own end zone.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. On the option. Shakes off the tackler. Looks as if he'll work his way forward and get it up to about the 11-yard line. A 3rd and long coming up here. The play action fake. And the sack all the way back at the 5. The Black Knights will send out the punt unit. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. He gets it away from his own end zone. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Give to the running back. And he can't get past the 2-yard line, but at least they avoided going backwards. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun. That'll be a gain of about 7, leaves him with 3rd and 3. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked.
And he breaks into the open. The 40. At the 20. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, Nittany Lions!
What What a big-time run. He's still running. Over 90 yards. That's one of those when you run into the end zone, you're looking behind you, you're looking on the Jumbotron to see if anybody's going to catch you, and nobody's going to catch him on that huge touchdown run.
He's into the end zone again. A little icing on the cake with a two-point conversion after the long touchdown run. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. Boy, 3 and out last time, Davey. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something together here, Paul.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
They'll run the option. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's 3rd down. Looking to pass. It's Bolden.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Slips through the line. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Handoff from the gun. He's loose at the 15. Got a lot of running room. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Penn State!
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming in this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
My philosophy on going for 2 is only when you have to. Here we go. He'll try to slam it in. He's into the end zone again. A little icing on the cake with a 2-point conversion after the long touchdown run. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Comes out throwing on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Williams. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll operate out of split backs. Looking to throw on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd down, going up top. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Black Knights send out the punt unit. Hauls it in, looking for space.
Returner goes out of bounds.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively.
Hit the afterburners, kid. He's inside the 40. The 20. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And once he got loose, it was all over.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the 2nd level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
Looking to throw. They fake it, and the kicker's looking to pass. He makes the grab in the end zone. They must have seen something on film as they turn the fake into the two-point conversion. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. To the air, it's Bolden. The junior quarterback frustrated with himself after throwing it behind his man. Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust.
And sticking to the run. I tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
Fields the punt and looking for daylight.
Returner goes out of bounds.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. To the ground with the back. At the 15, he's loose. Smashes through. Open runway ahead. The 20. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Penn State.
And I love this offense, man. Staying aggressive. Just because you got the lead, you know people can score points in bunches. This offense keeps the foot on the accelerator, scores again on the final play. Now this offense has even more of a cushion going into halftime.
Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce. Pushes toward the goal line. He's in there. It's good. And how about that to end the half? Touchdown on the final play and the two-point conversion for good measure. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, one thing we can always count on is a great atmosphere in West Point. It's been a fun start to this one, and this offense has really been the story. They've opened up a sizable lead, and unless something drastic changes, things might get even more out of hand. A combination of lethal efficiency, and that offensive line has been the key. They've mauled that defense and also just about broken their will. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Blake Field inside Michie Stadium.
Kickoff and kickoff return teams on the field, and we're just about ready to go in the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Benson. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. Nothing went right in that first half, in the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35 to Northwestern at halftime? They somehow came back and won the game. But it all starts on one play, and that has to happen here on this first drive for the offense.
Yeah, the first possession, because your possessions, you're only going to get so many possessions, and you got to score on every single one of them. Offense, defense, special teams have to play out of their mind, but they have to believe.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Back to pass, it's Bolden. And the sack all the way back at the 5. The Black Knights decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Makes a move.
Returner goes out of bounds.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now.
Get set, get set.
Timeout.
Well, this is not what the doctor ordered in terms of starting field position. They'll try it over the left side. Finds a crease at the 20. Oh, look out! He's at the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And the pummeling has started.
Well, this offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second half. They take their first drive of the third quarter, march it down the field, and score. There is no end in sight for these guys.
How about for 2? Trying to punch it in. He goes airborne, and he's in there, and the 2-point try is good. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinator. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Now on the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now on 3rd down for this offense. They'll run the option. He'll do it himself. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. And the Black Knights will call on their punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play.
Returner goes out of bounds.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's loose at the 15. The expressway is wide open. Inside the 30. 10. Touchdown, Penn State! And the punishment has been extended.
Love the play call offensively. They knew the defense were crowding a lot of bodies close to the line of scrimmage, and once they were able to get into the second level, all they had to do was make one guy miss and get one good angle. And with the speed that ball carrier has, man, that thing was a sure shot touchdown.
Play the analytics here, and you go for 2. They'll try to blast their way in. He goes airborne, and he's in there for the 2-point conversion. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Army has it back in the offense ready to go. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive rhythm, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Well, he couldn't find any running room at all, and he'll end up taking a loss on the play.
Yeah, great discipline on defense, too, because if you're going to stop the option, you have to play assignment football. Everybody doing their job. There was just nowhere to go there for the QB.
He'll keep it himself. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on 3rd down. They're going to get him for a safety. Tried to make something out of nothing and still got stuck for the 2.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
So after that safety, they'll kick it away from their own 20.
The return is brought down at the 3. And the Penn State offense.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now.
Jackrabbit.
From the gun, running back gets to give. At the 15, he's loose. He's off to the races. He's inside the 40. At the 20. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And the route is on.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
Why not double the try total and go for 2? They're going to run it. He's into the end zone again. A little icing on the cake for the 2-point conversion after the long touchdown run. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
Then try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
Here comes the option. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Dropping back, it's Bolden. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. The Black Knights will punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. He gets a block.
Returner goes out of bounds.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field.
Here we go.
Leaves it with the running back. He's loose at the 15. Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Penn State! And the beatdown has ensued.
Man, it's easy to call plays when I got guys like this who can take the ball and rip it 70-plus to the house. How about the speed? He showed you a little bit of wiggle. This dude's got it all. Nice touchdown run by the running back.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll line up to go for two.
Come on, set.
They'll run it to the right side. He's into the end zone again. A little icing on the cake with a two-point conversion after the long touchdown run. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Defense in press coverage. Reading the option, it's Bolden. And he's hit and taken down behind the line of scrimmage. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward on 3rd down. They're bringing heat. Trying to get to it. For the 3rd time in this game, it's going to be a safety. They've got a touchdown worth of safeties. So after giving up the deuce on the safety, now they'll be able to kick it away without a rush from the 20.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. First down here for the offense. From the gun, the running back has it. Still running at the 40. And he's running in the open. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And the stomping has commenced. What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this back does it a lot, that he makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
Easy.
Trying to barge their way in. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
To advance on the football.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. Using his legs, it's Need. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. That first down was rather unproductive. Let's see what they've got on second down from the 16. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. And the Black Knights will punt it away on fourth down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening.
Returner goes out of bounds.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. Across the 25, he's got room. He's loose. At the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Penn State! And the pummeling has started.
Offensive line, give me a crack, I'll do the rest. How about the Jets, the speed? He just turns it on, going 70-plus to the house. What a huge play by the running back.
Here comes the two-point try. They'll try to run it in. He's into the end zone again. A little icing on the cake with a two-point conversion after the long touchdown run. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense.
And it's loose. Once that ball was loose, offense, defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Ready?
The offense lining up for a first down play.
Down.
They'll try the run.
The ball carrier is the running back. Gain of 20. 1st and goal, Penn State.
Ready, break. Here we go.
Trying to punch it in. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And the punishment has been extended.
Number 1.
Another nice drive put together. And this offense through 2 weeks, man, they look legit. This team's about to be 2-0. All of their dreams in front of them. This team looks like a national championship contender.
Okay, ready?
And they'll try to tack on 2. Trying to pound it in. Worked on the touchdown. Might as well do the same thing on the two-point conversion. He gets all 8 points on that trip. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. The kickoff team takes the field to boot this one away.
Sets a kickoff.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Army has it back and the offense ready to go. And after that last turnover, David, prime example, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
And it just puts you behind the 8 ball. I mean, this...
And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
You got to love a defense that just is flying around and having fun. That's what these guys look like, right? All game long, everything has gone their way. And here we are early in the fourth quarter, and they are still bringing their A game, getting a sack on that last one.
So up some of that ground on 2nd down from the 16. Dropping back, it's Bolden. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Trying play action. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Black Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll haul it in right around the logo.
Returner goes out of bounds.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll go to the ground. Into the spin cycle and forward. There he goes to the right. The 40. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Penn State. And the route is on.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conservative, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up.
Here we go.
Trying to power it in. He's into the end zone again. A little icing on the cake with a 2-point conversion after the long touchdown run. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Got a wide open receiver. Afterburners coming. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus. That last play changed everything on this possession. They've got it 1st and 10 inside the 30. On the option. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. On the option.
You know, when you're handing off to your fullback, oftentimes these guys need some space to work so they can build up a head of steam and get the speed going, but that guy didn't have anywhere to go on that one.
The option look. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop.
I love it. What a play call. Going to the fullback in the running game, and he shows you that he's got some ability. This guy was a big-time high school running back, and he shows you the wiggle. He's got some ability to break tackles, and he helps his offense out.
And these are the plays you know exactly what you're going to get up front. The offensive line does a great job blocking. Just create a little bit of a hole, pound through that hole. That running back, they can't tiptoe, they can't dance. Run north-south and get that first down. Nice job.
Runs through a tackle. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He'll ride his man on the option. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Looking downfield, it's Bolden. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
This defense has taken the game over. They're winning the game in large part because of how dominant they've been up front and how good their pass rush has been.
They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. Just drives it between the uprights. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Top 15 teams colliding today with major ramifications across the college football landscape. Tennessee is delivering an offensive masterpiece so far. It feels like they've been singing Rocky Top all day. They're up by 31 over SMU. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case...
Oh, that big stiff arm got him some room. Running toward the tape. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And the beatdown has ensued.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
They want to see if they can score the deuce. Pushes ahead. Dives into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns.
The freshman able to get home with the sack.
Man, I've been there before as a quarterback. Sometimes you just wish the game would already be over, right? You've had nothing go your way all game long. You're trailing late. They're still getting sacks. And you just want to go back to the locker room. You want to get in the ice tub and start healing for next week.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Bolden. And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
What can you say about the impact this dude has had on this game? He has been completely unblockable all game long, guys. That's his 3rd sack of the game.
He'll field the punt and look for room.
Returner goes out of bounds.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Nothing but green ahead. He's at the 20. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Number 1.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
How about this? A two-point conversion coming.
Cricket.
Trying to pound it in. He goes airborne, and he's in there, and the two-point try is good. That one's going to get a little star mark beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown, just like that. On the run from inside his own 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. The freshman able to get home with the sack.
And this has been one of those days you want to forget. I mean, you're getting drunk. There's no other way to put it. It's been a bad day. I'm trying to put a drive together here maybe to just get some kind of momentum, something positive, maybe something in the locker room we can talk about that didn't go wrong.
To the air, it's Bolden. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. He's looking downfield to throw. And they got him for the sack.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man, doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
Returner goes out of bounds.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game, well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. They'll give it to him again. At the 40, there he goes. All kinds of running room. The 10. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Yeah, and with that score, you start to get excited because you can feel the momentum starting off 2-0. I mean, you got to finish this one off, but there's a great chance you're going to. But this season has started just like you've wanted it to. Now just keep climbing. See how high we can get in these rankings.
Okay.
Getting aggressive here and going for 2. Power ahead. He's into the end zone again. A little icing on the cake with a 2-point conversion after the long touchdown run. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with the long run for the touchdown. Kickoff team has the ball teed up and they're about ready to go. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook a little bit.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. How about that alert play from the defense to corral that fumble? Touchdown, Penn State! Not content to get the fumble, they scored with the fumble.
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
They're just about to kick it off after that scoop and score 6. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Army has it back in the offense ready to go. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it...
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. But they'll try to get it going in the right direction this time, 2nd and long from the 19. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. He'll get rid of it. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Pressure coming. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. And the Black Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He only needs a sliver of daylight.
Returner goes out of bounds.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David.
Off he goes. He's at the 40. The 20. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Now the two-point conversion attempt is coming.
Here we go.
Trying to slam in. He's into the end zone again. A little... two-point conversion after the long touchdown run. Always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. This offense needs something to feel good about. It hasn't been very productive today, Jesse. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. Second down after the offense averted absolute disaster.
The quarterback is chased and sacked. A loss of
Trying to
8
pick up a
yards
first down.
Brings up third down.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week, and for the first week, they get it done.
Yeah, great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season, but 1-0, that's where you wanted to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you just see. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.